All right, ready. I thought I'd throw up another beard video. I try to do one every few months. Kind of running out of new material, but I just feel it's important to kind of repeat the stuff I've learned because I feel like there's a lot of misinformation out there when growing a beard. I've made every mistake there could be possible to growing a beard, and I'd like to think that I got a pretty good handle on it now. So I'm just going to throw my ideas out to you. If you like it, great. If you want to try it, great. If you don't agree, that's fine too. And just a word of warning, if you haven't watched my videos before, I have a tendency to ramble. I don't script anything, so I might repeat myself a few times. So basically the video title or main topic today is going to be on growing a big beard, and then if you choose to trim it or style it differently, what areas are okay to touch and what areas you leave alone no matter what. There's a misconception out there that your beard just grows all at the same length. So if I took my clippers and trim my beard down right now, in some people's eyes, it's just going to grow back all at the same length. That couldn't be furthest from the truth, and I learned that the hard way one of my first beards. I went through the whole horrible first, growing that first beard, not knowing what to expect. I stuck with it through all the horrible stages. Made it through about 6 months, and it was starting to look good. And then I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just going to trim it back. So I grabbed my clippers, put that 4Guard on it, and just took it down. And growing that back from there taught me a lot about how the follicles on your face grow at different rates. Typically, anything along the jawline up to the chin grows pretty fast. You start to get above the chin, up into this no man's land below your lip and your mustache and the further up your cheeks, that is some hard areas to grow for most people. When I first started growing my beard, I had real big bare patches underneath my lower lip, and all I could grow was like a little strip here. My mustache, it's weird. It's always been decent, but it grows exceptionally slow. For example, I haven't touched or trimmed my mustache in over 2 years, and it's about 2 inches long now. So a typical beard, they say, grows about a quarter inch a month. So do the math: 2 years to get 2 inches of growth in my mustache. So one of the first things I'm going to tell you is, if you want to have that look of thickness, fullness, because some guys, their beard is completely full no matter what, but they are far and few between. Most guys have weak areas in their beard. When I first started out, this whole area was very thin, and I haven't touched any area below my lower lip in years. I even went to a big goatee about a year ago where I trimmed the sides down, but I never touched the front. So basically, if you want to maintain that big beard look and you want to trim, don't touch your mustache, don't touch the area underneath your lower lip. This whole area right here, if you were to draw a circle from underneath your nose all the way down to your chin, don't ever touch it. Because you start trimming that, it's going to grow back really slow. And when someone's looking at you face on, that's what they really see when they look at your beard. They're not looking at you from the side. They're not, really inspecting your cheeks and stuff. They're looking head on at basically your mouth, your mustache, the hair below your lip, and your chin area. You can get away with trimming the sides down fairly short as long as the front is full. So I've played around with my cheek lines. Like right now, they're trimmed in, but you can't tell in the video, but I've been letting them grow back in because my growth is actually, like, I can't see in the video, but I can feel stubble right here. So this is how high my beard can grow. Now, is it a straight line? No, it's all over the place. But I found that I can mess around with that. It's not the end of my beard if I trim my cheeks a little off. It used to be, if I screwed up my cheeks in the past, I'd trim the whole beard down. But since I I cut in the big goatee a year ago, I know that the worst case scenario, I can trim all of this down, leave that big goatee, and in like 2 months, I have a full big beard again. Because again, people are looking at your beard from the front. They're not looking at it from the sides, and the sides can be short as long as you have all that growth in the front. So to reiterate my point, if you want a big full beard, it's all right here. The beard is this front area. If you're weak underneath the chin, or if you're constantly trimming that out, it makes the whole beard look weak, in my opinion. Now, some people will say, well, I can't grow this under here. Don't tell me that unless you've not touched that area for years. I mean, not gone at it with a razor or anything, because it was super weak on me. But again, I haven't touched this area right here, I'm telling you, in a decade. I haven't trimmed it, and it's only a couple inches long. That's how slow this area right here grows for me. Now, for other people, it might grow might grow as long as the rest of the beard, but I'm taking I would be a betting man to say that most men, this area is weak for them. And if they were to just let it grow in and not trim out the little areas right there, in a couple years, it could be filled in like this. It's all grown in now. But like I said, it's not super long, but I have nightmares where I accidentally trim this area because I know how long it's taken for it to grow in. Same with my mustache. I used to, trim it off my lip, because I didn't like the way it laid, like it would kind of like fold over. But since I've let it grow out, it's kind of found its own path, and I like it now. It just lays better. It just kind of melts into the beard. And again, if I screw up the sides a little bit, it's not the end of the world because the front is so full. So, but anyway, I've been rambling on about 7 minutes now. I did want to show you I used to be a big advocate of beard oil, but I think when your beard gets to a certain length, beard oil just doesn't cut it anymore. For me, it's gone by like half the day if I put beard oil, and I have to put so much on if you have a big beard. So I've played around with different brands and stuff, but if you want a good economy beard balm, which was or butter, this is beard butter. That's something you can put on in the morning when your beard's wet, and it will hold it and pretty much stay in there all day. You got to go with something like this. This is called Everyman Jack Beard Butter. This is sandalwood. It smells great. You can buy it at Walmart for like $10, and this will last you a month. And I got a big beard. I'll open it up. I'll bring out like a dime size, and what I do is this is my routine: get in the shower, wash up. I rarely ever wash my beard with soap. It's just kind of like a passive wash. Soap comes down off of my bald head, goes into my beard. I rinse it out. That's it. I don't actually put real soap in my beard. Get out, towel dry it. Take some of this dime size, put it in both hands. Start in the front with the mustache, work my way down, and then what's left on my fingers, I'll put it on the sides, and then I take a big brush, big open brush, I brush it out, and then it dries, completely dry in about an hour. But this stuff, it holds it, and it doesn't feel greasy, doesn't feel oily. I found with beard oil that I would start to get like a ring on my shirt where my beard would be touching, and it would just constantly have like a beard oil stain on my shirt. But then it would go away, so it'd be beard oil on my shirt, wouldn't have it in my beard. So I just quit the beard oil stuff. So that's my tip for you. Get yourself some Everyman Jack beard butter, sandalwood, smells great. $10 for a container, lasts you a month at Walmart. But I guess that's about it for this video. I used to really overanalyze the cheeks. If I do cut in a line, I'll take my time, I'll do it, and then after I have it cut in, I take a foil razor that, it only picks up the very short hairs, and that's how I maintain it. That way I don't screw it up after I've cut the line in. So I keep a foil razor after I've cut that line in, go over that daily, sometimes twice a day because my beard grows so fast. But then sometimes I decide to just let it grow in, like now. Can't see the video, but it's been growing for like 3 or 4 days, and I'll probably let the cheeks grow in a little bit. But just remember, if you screw up the sides, it's not the end of the world, as long as you've maintained that thickness in the front. You can look back through some of my older videos from like a year ago when I cut in the big goatee. I basically just followed this back to the back of the jawline and cut this out. And, you know, I got a lot of compliments on it. But I feel like I'm a full bearded guy at heart. I might do it again someday, but I just like the big beard. And yeah. Anyway, rambled on long enough, 10 minutes. Hopefully this gives you some information, or if you already knew this, hopefully it confirmed what you knew. Just wanted to, before I go, show you the t-shirt, Grunt Style, the America Bearded Skull. Gotta love you some Grunt Style t-shirts. They are made of great quality if you've never bought them. They support veterans. The fitting is really good. This is a double X if you wanted to compare, but you know, I weigh 285 pounds at a height of 5'9". So any ideas of just fit, but it fits so well. And they have like a lifetime replacement policy on them. You know, they say if you ruin it with blood or cut it up with holes, they'll send you a new one. So you can't go wrong there. So I live in these things. Great fit. You know, they're kind of form fitting, but at the same time the length is good and long. It's not going to ride up, and belly's not going to be hanging out. For most people, the sleeves probably, you know, come down long, but you know, when you got the big arms, they don't really come down. But anyway, enough about that. Thanks for watching, and my next video will be on another knife video. I bought a Benchmade bug out a while back, and I've been waiting on my copper scales to come in. It's been like a month, and I'm just chewing at the bit to put these things on, because that bug out, it's like nothing without a set of substantial scales. So be making that soon, so watch out for that. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye.